Welcome back to Booze Briefs. I'm Matt.
I'm Derek.
And we got a... Ooh, yeah, we got it.
Uh-huh.
It's one of... Yeah. Yep. Today, good stuff.
Yes. So this is Barrell Seagrass rye whiskey. And you may or may not have seen it, that Fred Minnick said this was his top whiskey of last year.
That's great.
And when he did that, I fully expected the price to go up and or it would be gone from shelves.
It was already up. So,
Thankfully, I still found it on shelves.
That's awesome.
Here in Wake County.
Now you can find it. Like, it's on the shelf. Like, I walked in the other day and it was on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do I get it?
So, they came out with a 16-year version of this.
Holy
and I thought about springing for it. Because the guy who runs the bourbon subreddit said he gave it a 10 out of 10. And he never gives 10 out of 10s. But it was $250 plus shipping. I wasn't willing to pay that.
Yeah. Would you pay $1.25 if I'd have gone halvesies?
Well, then I'd only have half a bottle.
Yeah, but you only paid $125.
That's true.
A $3.75 for $1.25? That ain't bad.
Same per ounce, though. But this is $90 here in Wake County. So, not a cheap bottle.
No.
So, the Barrell Seagrass, again, it's MGP rye. This one does not have an age statement on it. But it's finished in Martinique rum, Madeira, and apricot brandy barrels.
So their big thing is it's both American and Canadian whiskeys, right? Blended?
Yes, it is a blend of American and Canadian.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't say the percentages, but they are meticulously sourced.
Well, that's better than just haphazardly sourced.
Mm-hmm. It says it highlights the grassy oceanside notes we love in rye and the opulence and spice of finishing barrels. Mm-hmm. Bottled at cask strength, so you can appreciate its true flavor. So that cask strength is 59...
Weak.
There we go.
Okay.
59.11.
Oof.
So it's got a little
heat skis to it. I've had a bottle of this.
Show off.
Had a bottle of this, and
I've had one glass.
It got abused. It's one of those things where, do I keep it around and do I just let it hang and I'm gonna drink it later, or you're gonna drink it?
So I bought this bottle 2 months ago, and I had one glass out of it.
That's restraint, bro.
I got it the night I opened it because I was so excited to try it after reading about it and do I want to spend the money? Do I not? Yes, I do. And it was.
Oh God.
There's just so much going on in this whiskey. Holy shit! That is so tropical. Like, the apricot brandy just sings through this.
This smells like sugar cane. That's like the first thing that comes to mind is sugar cane.
Their website has a ripe and inviting tropical nose and a grassy bright body evolved to a finish as long as the view down the... oh, Jesus. They're up their own ass with that. A basket brimming with tropical and orchard fruits lies at the heart of this juicy whiskey with prominent tones from the ripe apricot from the brandy casks. If you've watched Schitt's Creek, this sounds a lot like Moira talking about Herb Ertlinger's fruit lines.
Yes. That is very true. I already took a sip.
Have a Riesling Rioja. Herb Ertlinger's flute lines.
That's good. I've had a couple of the barrel bottles.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been disappointed by any of them. I just really wish they weren't so damn expensive.
Oh.
Are they worth the money? This one is.
Yeah.
A couple of, there was one, the black label, black and red or black and orange. I think they're both. Mm-hmm. They're good. They're very good. Mm-hmm. They're done well. They're finished well. Are they worth $89 to $96? That's tough.
So, this is just different.
Yes.
It almost doesn't taste like a whiskey. It's so juicy and tropical. It doesn't taste like another spirit. It almost tastes like a cocktail.
So when I was in Jamaica not so long ago, and we got the lady to crack open a 12-year Appleton.
Okay.
And I drank that on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And there are so many similarities.
Really?
To that. I mean, it's sweet, not too sweet. It's thick, but not too thick. It's got legs, man. This thick flavor lasts a long time. Like, that's probably, to me, the closest thing that I can say that to this is a really good aged rum.
I mean,
but it's got that rye bite.
The finish on this is just ridiculous.
Yeah. So it's got distilled in Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, and Canada. She's got a smattering of shit
why not?
from all over the place.
Why not, right?
That's good.
All right, so I've added a little water. I want to see what it does to the nose. It can't make it perfumier, right?
Perfumier?
Okay,
French?
see, this is why I need to listen more, talk less.
Yeah. I think it kind of brings the nose down. It kind of
It makes it more like it jumps at me more, but there's not as much in it.
There's more citrus now.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of
Yeah.
The nose like that.
Mm-hmm. So part of the reason I haven't had much of this is when I want rye, this doesn't scratch that itch.
No. This is more in the like
you're having it's a completely different experience from bourbon or rye or scotch or anything else.
If you were a fan of the Angel's Envy Caribbean rum cask, I encourage you to get this so you can see what it is when it's done correctly. Right? I think the Angel's Envy is not good. This is very good. It's just a different expression of the same kind of thing.
With water, somehow the palate on it is even bigger. It's like I'm just like chewing on fruit.
I think it brings more of the heat out.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I do get the tingle on my gums though.
Yeah.
That's like I'm testing cocaine on Law and Order. Yep, that's cocaine.
Yeah. I think I like it better neat.
Oh, and I misspoke. Apparently Fred Minnick said this was number 2, not his top.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Who was number 1?
I don't know.
I don't care. I don't care. That's delicious. So they got a great bottle. They're all the same shape. Every single bottle they do is the same shape. They have the same kind of label. It's the colors that are different and the stripe that's different.
Yes.
And then whatever it is, like this is the Seagrass, so they put an S up there for the Seagrass. Like, cool stuff. They're new-ish to the market.
Last few years, right?
I think we've done one other barrel.
That was their infinite barrel project.
That's right. Yep. So that was the only other barrel we've done. I've just been hesitant to pull the trigger on something so expensive.
I agree. Unless I've heard good reviews. Like, I'd seen this before, and I'm like, $90, and it's got these weird finishes. And then I started to see the accolades, and it wasn't just Fred Minnick who reviewed it highly. Like, people on the bourbon subreddit all had glowing things to say. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
There seems to be a consensus that this is a damn good bottle of rye. Yeah, I'll pull the trigger at $90.
And when you start seeing it, like we're in a Facebook group with like 5,500 other people, and you start seeing somebody post, and then the comments on it, like normally there'll be 6 comments on a photo, like, oh, where'd you get it? What store was it at? How many did they have left? Whatever. But when people are putting in their tasting notes, you're like, this one's legit. Like, these people actually bought it and tried it and enjoyed it. So, maybe I should too.
Or a handful of people go, oh shit, that's a great bottle.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Yeah, that's true. And people that you see consistently and you trust the bottles that they bought, you're like, all right, that dude's saying it, then I need to find that.
It's probably pretty good. All right. Score time, Matt. What are you giving that?
So,
For me, it's a little bit challenging to score just because the experience is so different than other ryes.
Yeah,
I still have a number in mind, but
I won't compare it to other ryes because it is so different. I'm just gonna say my experience with this, I give that a solid 89.
Okay.
I think it's an 89. I don't think there's nothing about it that I would change.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is not I don't know what I'm going to pour. I'm just going to pour something random.
Mm-hmm.
This is, you know what? I want that tonight. That sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
I want something different, and boom, that's it. This isn't can't decide between Eagle Rare or you know, something. This is you're intentionally pouring this.
You have that in mind.
Yes, and it does that. It fills that niche very well.
I think it's a really good way to put it. I'm torn between 91 and 92.
Okay.
I just think this is so cool. And what it does exceedingly well. You mentioned the Angel's Envy Rye as doesn't do it well because that to me is heavy-handed, cloyingly sweet. Yes, this is sweet, but the sweetness on it doesn't taste as artificial sugary as the Angel's Envy.
This has the heat to back that though.
Yes.
Where I think if the Angel's Envy was 50
strength,
50, if it was 56 to 60, then I would probably enjoy that much more because all you're getting is a watered down sugar bomb that tastes like Aunt Jemima pancake syrup. I mean, that's what it tastes like. This does not have that. This has complexity. Yeah. It has finish. It has
there's layers to it.
Not just a sugar factor. Because I think that's what when you think of a Caribbean rum cask or any kind of rye like that that's blended or finished, that's what you think of. You just think of straight sugar. Like I think of chewing on a sugar cane, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Oh man. I think I'll 91. I think is where I'm going to land on that.
Okay.
I think part of that is because of what you said of like you have to have this in mind.
Yeah.
And if it did, like the quality of it was not so tropical, and it was something that I could have more often and not get tired of. Because I think if you have this too often, I would get tired of what it does. Whereas like a great rye or a great bourbon, you don't get tired of that. Like I wouldn't want to drink this even every week. No. And so maybe that takes it down a little bit. And that's not because of the price. It's just because of the flavors that it brings to you. I would not want to get tired of it because it's so good that I only want to have it once a month or so.
Think of it like grilled barbecue chicken with grilled pineapple. Yeah. You can't eat that every day.
It's really good when you have it.
It's good when you have it.
Yeah.
But you're not going to want that every day. That's what am I feeling tonight? I'm feeling grilled.
I'm feeling tropical.
Exactly. Yeah. Boom. There it is. Yeah. Right. That's an experience whiskey.
That's a good way to put it.
Versus just something on your shelf.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
It goes on a different category. So I agree. I think it's good. Those are high marks from us.
Yeah.
It's no 94, 95, but it
is, that was a damn treat. I got a little bit of that left here.
Yep. Still got some over here too. But no, if you see that on the shelf, don't hesitate to pay the money.
It's really, really good. And I think this is the kind of thing that, despite it being damn near 60% ABV, add a little water to it, maybe an ice cube if you want. But this is the kind of thing I think that can bring people into whiskey who may not be whiskey drinkers, just because those tropical fruits have enough to like welcome them in.
Yeah, and it doesn't hit you like a lot of people think that rye whiskey is going to hit you with a bite and but it doesn't have that. It kind of mellows and rounds that edge a little bit with the tropical flavors. So yes, if you see it, trust me. Sometimes I'm a miser about spending money on bottles, and I'm like, I want it, but it's just too much money.
It's $6 too high.
Spend the money. Yeah. I already crushed the bottle that I had, so it's worth it. Do it, and we'd love to hear your feedback on it. Comment down below. Let us know if is there another barrel that we should be picking up. I mean, we've had two. We've enjoyed both of them immensely. Yep. So, what are the other ones that we should try? I know there's got to be 7.
They do a New Year's Day release that people seem to like, and that sits on the shelves for a little bit, probably because of the price and people don't know it. But yeah, like I said,
it's good.
Let us know.
Yeah, we'll do it. We're not scared. It's just money. You'll make more of it, right? But exactly. You only get one chance to try that whiskey. So, until next time, I don't have any of that left in my glass.
No, I just have some of this.
I do have the good stuff.
Angel's Envy cask strength.
So we'll drink that to finish out this episode. But make sure you come back, like, subscribe, and look for some more stuff coming from us. We've got more bottles to do, And, hey, we're back in it to win it. So, cheers. I'll see you next time.
Cheers.